Back again with another video. It's Edwin with Edwin's Collection, and this time with Stan Lee 1/6 scale Hot Toys figure. And this is one of those figures that it's a little different as far as packaging. It came similar to the old school toys with the plastic and the backdrop, which makes it different. I haven't seen many of this on the Hot Toys figures, and I think that's kind of cool. It just makes it very unique to this guy, which really created so many of the greatest superheroes there on Marvel, and definitely had to have them in my collection. Just to show the packaging, what came with it, basically the main section has the figure and the accessories there that I'm pulling out now, and on the other side you'll be able to find what is one of the biggest accessories that came with it, obviously, and it's part of the movie where he was actually sitting a rock section where he can actually sit in it, and I'll be showing more details on it in a little bit. But just to give you an idea of the accessories, another piece that came with it was also the backdrop that you can see on the left side there, which is a backdrop of the galaxy where you can put behind them, and it gives a really cool look and feel of space. Hot Toys has done a few options as far as figures for Stan Lee in the past, and one of them is the Master series that is actually one of the most sought after. I believe that's the first one, and there was another one that was done for the Avengers movie as well. I believe those are the only two that are available besides this one, which is the third, and there's a new one now that Hot Toys has announced for the 2020 Toy Fair, which comes from the Thor Ragnarok movie, and that is another option. So if you are still on the lookout for a Stan Lee figure for your collection, those would be the latest two that you still have a chance to get. So here's a look at Stan Lee, and take a look at that portrait. Great stuff on, as always, by Hot Toys, and you couldn't have expected any less than this, guys. I mean, this is a great portrait, and it looks just like Stan Lee. An amazing detail as always by them, and you got to give it to them for all the work they do as far as portraits on their Hot Toys. Looking at the accessories that it came with, it comes with two additional, a total of three switch out hands, three pairs, so you can change them around different ways of him actually holding the hands there. There's also some glasses that you can put on him, and I'm putting right now the piece, the headgear for his astronaut suit. And one of the things that I didn't like about this really that much is that it has that, it's broken into two pieces obviously, and it creates a pretty big seam, but the way I put it there, it actually does hide it a little bit. You can't really tell unless you look from the side, but it looks good. I think they did a good job there, but they could have just used the whole piece there. It would have made it even a much better effect on that. I don't think it would have been too difficult to do that, but what can you do? But overall, the design of the suit is really nice. You can see some of the details, especially on the bottom of the suit, and also the boots there. It really does look like an actual space suit. In the back, you get to see the oxygen piece, I'm assuming, and the different parts that this has. Well done by Hot Toys. I like what they did. It looks exactly like the movie, just like the front piece also, and here is once again a little close up to that portrait that really, it's one of the things that drew me into collecting Hot Toys. Is just all the work and great sculptures that Hot Toys has from the artist. This work is really something that you have to appreciate. But here is the figure and all these accessories, as you can see, and I'm actually going to be putting the background that came with it, that backdrop that has that galaxy outer space look and feel. It makes the actual figure looks really nice if you set them up in a display, especially a detail. It goes perfect with that. It looks great. But great homage to Stan Lee, and obviously he is known as that he transformed the industry really with all the different characters that he gave us through Marvel. That's one of the reasons why I got him, because he really did start with him, and I'm happy to have a lot of those characters, and it's definitely nice to have him in my collection for sure. Now the figure's already waitlisted, as I see on Sideshow, so if you are looking to get him, definitely get on that waitlist. You might actually get a chance and be lucky to actually have them in your collection. So that was a quick look at the Stan Lee 1/6 scale from Hot Toys from the Masters of the Universe Volume 2 for sure, and I can definitely recommend it for sure if you wanted a Stan Lee in your collection. This and the latest one that they actually announced are the two options really. The others are very hard to find, and like I said, this guy's already waitlisted, so you could definitely move on that if you really want him. Love that portrait, and they did a great job overall on the outfit and all the other accessories. So that was the review. Please share, like, and stay tuned for upcoming reviews that I have. I have so many of them, and hopefully you enjoy them. And thank you, and happy collecting out there.